Hi, this is Shubhayan Chakravarti for RevSportz and welcome to the part 4 and the final part of the video where we are talking about the Indian test squad for the next WTC cycle. So we have covered in the previous parts all the major players including the likes of Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Cheteshwar Pujara, Ajinkya Rahane, KS Bharat, Ishan Kishan, everyone. So you guys can go there and check those videos out as well if you want to know about what I think about their futures. But in this video, we'll talk about the fringe players, the upcoming guys who should be included in this WTC cycle. So let's start with the veteran Jaydev Unadkat. So he made a successful comeback into the test squad, played one test against Bangladesh in Mirpur, did well, picked up 3 wickets in whatever overs he could get there. But the big dilemma will be whether to carry with Jaydev Unadkat or not. See, when you in this regard, we will go back to domestic circuit and see whether we have able replacement for that left arm seam bowling option. Of course, Arshdeep Singh is playing in county cricket, but he still have to build his endurance, stamina to play consistent test cricket going forward and also do well in domestic in the red ball format. Whereas Jaydev Unadkat has been doing so well in for Saurashtra in across formats in domestic cricket, so it will be a tricky one how the Indian selection committee sees Jaydev's case. I think he should be included in this WTC cycle because he is just 31 and can easily play for a couple of years. He's fit. He's a workhorse, can bowl longer spells. And now when you don't have an Ishant Sharma in the test squad, so you need someone who can bowl longer spells, defensive spells, and even pick up wickets whenever required. He has played in some flat tracks in India, knows all the conditions really well, and his experience definitely should be used in this WTC cycle. Another player who is going to be extremely crucial, which I feel in this WTC cycle, is going to be Yashasvi Jaiswal. Can open, can play as number 3, has done it for Mumbai, has double centuries in almost every domestic red ball tournaments, be it Tulip Trophy, Rani Trophy, Ranji Trophy. For India, he did well, scored a century there as well. So he's going to be someone who is going to we are going to see a lot more in this WTC cycle. Definitely someone who could replace Cheteshwar Pujara at number 3 with Shubman Gill and Rohit Sharma opening, or even we might see a Ruturaj Gaikwad also, because initially ahead of Yashasvi Jaiswal, Ruturaj was included in that WTC reserve list. So Ruturaj will be an extremely interesting case going forward. The inclusion of Jasprit Bumrah and Rishabh Pant, they will come later in this cycle, so that will be extremely important. Jasprit Bumrah's the biggest dilemma would be whether he is able to play 3 formats again and continue with the rigors of all 3 formats, the hectic scheduling and everything, because it's the lower back injury is tricky for every bowler, and it remains to be seen how Jasprit Bumrah recovers, whether he recovers in time for the ODI World Cup, and then of course the remaining of the WTC cycle, whether he decides to drop a format or not. Plenty of question marks right now when it comes to Jasprit Bumrah. Similar with Rishabh Pant, the car accident was horrific, and of course it will take some time for him to recover, but when he does, he is a surety to come back into the test squad and take and entertain us like he always used to do. And let's talk about other players as well. There's a Kuldeep Yadav also. You want the Chinaman option in red ball cricket as well. He has done well in whatever matches he has played for Indian red ball circuit, so he will be someone who can be utilized in test format at least, and even in flatter decks where the finger spinners are not doing that much. There you can use Kuldeep Yadav to create some impact with the ball. So these were the kind of players which can come into the Indian team in this WTC cycle. Of course, there are likes of Tilak Verma. Sarfaraz Khan would be an extremely interesting case because he has not done well in the IPL. There were shortcomings in his technique, but the kind of runs he scored in domestic cricket, how long can you keep a Sarfaraz Khan out? And then there is a Rajat Patidar. Of course, he's nursing an injury right now. He's recovering from it, but he's a blockbuster player for Madhya Pradesh. So keep an eye out on these players and let us know what you think about all these players. Should they come in? Should they be drafted into the squad? There's a Tilak Verma as well. So very interesting names in the next WTC cycle. Drop your comments down below in the comment section and keep following RevSportz.